Yes, so Datti, I mean, Datti, whatever they call him, the vice presidential candidate of Labour Party, it was the vice president presidential candidate for Peter Obi. Then, of course, that name rings. So he's been invited. You know that the man usually talks and try to express himself. Any little thing they say he wants to incite the people. Now they are inviting him. This is not the first time. Recently, the DSS has invited him, based on the interview he granted and some of the things he said, concerning, we all know what is going on. And they said he's trying to incite the Nigerian people against the government. You see that we are not in a country, honestly speaking. We are not in a country, and somebody is trying to justify that, Datti Baba went too far in what he was talking about, that it is not legal and all of that. But the same set of people are looking at what Gumi is saying. What Gumi is saying and the way Gumi has come out to defend the so-called bandits. He has never blamed them for anything. He's trying to justify what they are doing because of what he said is the problem, that they are not being catered for. They are not. They are the one being being intimidated. They don't even. They don't really. They are marginalizing them. All manner of things. Is there anybody in Nigeria that is not being marginalized? If everybody should take to the streets and be doing the nonsense that these guys are doing, and what Gumi has said, he has been saying, and what he is saying now, it has aggravated the insecurity in Nigeria, because now the so-called criminals too, who are just doing their own, in an isolated way as well, they are not coming out saying that, the government is not doing anything about all this Fulani Esme and the bandits in the north. And some people are going to be using that advantage now. Anything now, anybody that or any group of criminals that go and commit any crime now, all of them are disguising like a Fulani men too, because the so-called government is not doing anything about it, and they will be good. Somebody is there that will be justifying it and be speaking on behalf of even those who are still going to be hiding under the Fulani men to commit atrocities. So tell me, I don't understand though. We learned that 500 convicted terrorists have been released in one of the northern states. Nothing is being said, but there will be that is coming out to say things they add. When you say the truth, when the truth is hitting the government, they want to turn it to treason. They want to turn it to trying to incite, trying to cause problem in the country. Even the answers that the so-called youth came out to fight against the activity of the SARS. At the end of the day, they heap all the blame on Nnamdi Kanu. You are inviting Datti Baba Ahmed Habi to what exactly? You are inviting him. Of course, they should invite who tell them to negotiate with bandits. They won't do that. And somebody say, "Oh, can anyone here tell us the crime Gumi has committed?" And now for someone now, I pray make he reach you also to go and read the Constitution. Has Gumi been invited by the DSS? No. At this point, Nnamdi Kanu word on Nigeria will be destroyed beyond human comprehension. They come to pass. Instead of fighting bandits, they are fighting citizens that are expressing their views. I always say that the soft targets are the ones that they are always trying to use the hammer to hit hammer on flies. It's a terrible thing. I think everybody just mind your sanity. Look for things that will make you happy, because if you continue to think of what is going on in the country, you will just by yourself. Just make sure you maintain your mental health, your sanity is maintained. If not, forget about it, because you go just verse every day. If not, that you go injure yourself, because they don't care. They don't care about you. You are inviting Datti to do what? He's trying to incite the people against the government. He's trying to cause wahala. If not that Datti too, now from the north, of course, they don't lock and put for one place, and that's why they are trying to get Obi himself. It has been so difficult for them. If not, if they for don't lock Obi people for one places, if it is possible for them. But that one is more diplomatic and more sensible than they are